So we'll continue with sociology. Social system, are you there? For social system, we're talking about a group of individuals or institutions that have combined together to make this society a functioning place. We call it social system because they are a group of individuals or institutions that have come together to ensure that they are able to create a functioning society. Do you get what social system is here? Group of people or individuals or institutions that have come together to ensure that the society becomes a functioning one. That's social system. So we have different social systems, but we call them subsystem because they are a system inside the system. Do you get it? So we start with the cultural subsystem. Are you there? For cultural subsystem, I wrote, it exists to solve the problem of integration. That is making people feel that they have things in common with the society. So there's culture. Culture is the way of life. So there's need for a system to be able to allow us to ensure that we understand that we are part of the society. So how do we become part of the society? We need a system that will assure us, that will give us assurance that we are part of that society. So that system is called the cultural subsystem. It talks about the way of life, but it is existing because there are problems about people understanding why they have to be part of a culture, a part of a society. So the system would elaborate, would allow us, will notify us, will enhance us, will give us meaning to the society, that, we should be part of it. So it allows us to feel that we have something in common with that society that we have. So if not, then it becomes difficult to integrate in that society. We won't be able to because we will find ourselves different from the society. But with the culture, with our way of life, we will understand that this society that we have something in common with that society. That is cultural subsystem. It's part of the social system. So the first one is cultural subsystem, which talks about the way of life and why it becomes important for us to understand that we have something in common with the society. The second one is economic subsystem. For economic subsystem, it's in existence. It exists because of our physical survival. When we talk about physical survival, that means things that our living depends on, like food, clothing, shelter, trade, buying and selling. So the economic subsystem works on that. It's also part of the social system. The third one is political subsystem. For the political subsystem, it talks about how the society is being governed. Without the political subsystem, without having someone to lead us, without having a leader, then we're going to have a society that is full of acrimony, a society that is full of crime, a society that is not governed, a society that everybody can do anything they feel like doing. So with the political subsystem, it makes us to have a system that allows order, that allows control, that allows governance. So how do we go about this governance? Through political parties. So we have a political party that allows us to be part of that party, to carry on election, to elect our leader. So the political subsystem allows governance in the society. So the first one is cultural, which allows us to know that we have something in common with our society. The economic subsystem is about the physical aspect of the society, our living, how we live, what we eat, what we put on, what we wear, how we live. That is the economic subsystem. What we sell, what we buy. Then the political subsystem, it talks about the governance of the society. And governance is about how to know what, when, and how. That is politics, the type of allocation of resources, when, the time to allocate these resources, and how, the process to allocate these resources. All these things are politics, and it has to come through the political subsystem. And the fourth one is family subsystem. For the family, we're talking about how the child is being raised through the primary socialization to become a functioning, grown adult in the society. Because if you are being raised, you are not just being raised for your father or mother, you are being raised to represent them outside there in the society. So I'm here right now. I have my surname, Adebayo, that's my surname. So I'm representing my parents, my dad, my mom. Whatever I'm doing now is a reflection of how they raised me. So that's what the family subsystem will do. I think they are clear. So that's all about social system. Any question about it? No.